Europa Conference League final, Fiorentina versus West Ham. Big final for both teams. Fiorentina haven't won a European title since 1961, and West Ham haven't won one since 1965. So big for both teams.
Good Fiorentina
more
finish in the
days.
league.
Probably more in them now.
That's what I was thinking. Because the West Ham players were a big part of that 66 winning World Cup. Yeah. I only know that because of YouTube, guys. I'm not that old, innit? But I've not seen Fiorentina play much these days. I'm going to be a little bit biased
already because you're coming to me 7 games. Yeah.
No, I wasn't even. I was going to be, because I'm going to be biased with no...
Serial expert. We're going to turn it over tomorrow.
We've got Mark live on the streets of Florence.
Oh, man.
He's only there for 7 minutes. No, but seriously, I've not seen them play. But my inherent bias is like, hold on, are they favourites? Are they a better team than West Ham right now? In recent seasons, they've done okay. But it's a final, anything can happen.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's going to be a true anything can happen. Whoever turns up is going to take it. I just hope it's not a replica of the Europa League final, because that was absolute nonsense.
It will
My
be.
guy got robbed.
Do you think so?
Yeah. It's going to be antics.
100%.
It's going to be antics from the Italian side. And I think the same thing's going to happen in the Champions League final. And if I was an Inter player, I will fully be on that. Because I'm looking at City thinking...
What player?
Antics.
What
Inter.
team?
Inter. Why Inter? It's Fiorentina West Ham.
No, I'm saying the CL final.
We're talking about Europa Conference League final.
Yeah, but who's in the final?
You lot was not listening.
But you're talking about the final.
I said it's going to be the same as the CL final.
Don't worry, it's on video. We'll rewind it.
I thought it
was going to be the same as the last week.
Back in two still. I heard it.
Thank you.
All right, sorry,
Listen, is...
Man, talking about a final that hasn't happened. Well, go on. Anyway, go on.
I just think, I was saying I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to be on full... I can't even say it, that word.
Yeah.
Housery.
Yeah.
But I'm on
Mourinho
all
tactics.
of that.
For Mourinho tactics.
On all of
Full
that if I'm
gamesmanship.
playing. If I'm on the sideline, if I'm on the bench, if I'm one of the coaches, I'm on everything.
Yeah.
So
I think West Ham are more on that.
it's from my personal experience, that kind of style of those tactics, the dark arts as they call it, are quite prevalent in the Italian ball, right? Is that something that it's not our style, it's not Moyes. I don't think Moyes is going to coach them to do that. He's going to tell them to go out and wind them up and da-da-da. I think he's, my personal opinion, he's just going to tell them to go out and enjoy their football, right? Is this a case of Fiorentina just going to have too much in the trick bag to upset West Ham?
It was interesting you say that, because I was listening to Italian football journalist earlier today, and he's saying Fiorentina have been getting stick because they're not Italian enough. They don't do enough of that stuff. They will go into a lead, and instead of doing those things, start slowing the game down, little fouls, collect a couple yellows. They don't do that. Hence why they got in a domestic final, they were in the lead and they lost it because they didn't slow up the game, they didn't rough up the other team, they didn't knock them out their stride. But yeah, typically I would expect, and which is why I don't think the CL is a foregone conclusion, I would expect them to come and play in a certain way. But I do think he's got certain characters when they were playing, pre-finesse ball, when he tried to buy, Paquetá and that. There's players in his team, Antonio, all these guys, they know how to step on your toe and do all those bits. But I think Fiorentina have been accused of not being good enough at those things. So let's see if they can revert to type.
Does he, to Antonio's comments on the pod, the other pod, does Moyes revert
100%, man.
Bully ball?
He's got
Antonio.
Yeah, man.
Or does he try something and give
the cup final one shot? It might be your last game as a manager there, whether you like it or not. You want to get a trophy. What's David Moyes won in his career? This might be his first. Did he win FA Cup Everton?
No.
Was that him?
No.
That was before his time.
Yep.
That FA Cup Everton was before him. Oh, Joe Royal was the manager.
Who?
Was Joe Royal the manager?
No, they ain't won an FA Cup since
94?
No, that was us, I think.
Well, if I were him, boilerplate Moyes.
We won the League Cup in 94. Sorry, we won the League Cup in 94.
Dust off the template. Guys, it's
Fiorentina finished 8th.
Yeah, finished 8th, yeah.
So they're in probably a better position than West Ham.
I don't think that really tells the story though.
Why not?
but
They've done all right.
They've done
the
Because they
okay.
finished eighth.
Hmm?
Because they finished eighth.
They've done all right.
It's a
Remember to my
barometer.
point about the Italian league not being so great.
Go on.
Considering they've got a team in every final.
Yeah. We're not going back there. I'm just making that. But no, I think West Ham will go. I think West Ham, the last couple of games they played very, very well. I think they're on a bit of a resurgence. I think they'll go for it. I think they'll win.
It's going to be a
I think
big
that'll be
test, right?
penalties.
It's going to be a big test, right? Because how many of their players have got top level experience?
And how many of them are going to play the European final again?
Well, West Ham players.
Yeah.
It's a one-off game, though, man.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think it's to do with top level experience. I think it's a one-off game.
But I think how they handle the emotion helps. Like in those nights, having that top. So a player like Declan Rice, who has played on the biggest stage, he hasn't played the Champions League, but he's had the World Cup pressure, England starter, all the pressure that comes with that. I would expect him to be less phased than maybe a Ben Rama or someone.
It's probably the biggest game Jared Bowen's played in.
Yeah, definitely. Mikel Antonio is probably the biggest game he's played in.
Exactly.
A few other players. So yeah, I think to the point you made a few weeks ago about players like Ben Rama, this is where you want them to step up. Paquetá, again, you've come from French League, you've played for Brazil, you've played in big games. Step up, be the quality player. I think it has been interesting how open Mikel Antonio has been about the team and stuff on other part. I don't know if you guys have heard, but he talked about how Skamaka needs a different type of manager. I'm sitting there thinking, but then I realized he's 33. What are they going to tell him now? He's had his career. He's whatever. I heard him say live.
Was mad though.
I don't think it's mad.
I think it was more mad against Moyes than
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Skamaka.
No,
It's
I
your
agree.
current manager, that's why.
No, I agree. So it wasn't mad to me. And as a football fan, I love it. It's refreshing. But I'm thinking, if I'm Moyes, do I want you saying
Exactly.
this?
I'm your manager and you're saying this.
I think he's going, I've got a mad conspiracy theory.
He's
But
old anyway.
I think he's going. And then he said that, we tried to play a new way. It didn't work. It wasn't working. So we've gone back to he was just giving up the secrets. It's been a bit open. So
I think everyone could see they tried to play a new way and it weren't working.
yeah, but we're not used to players that are playing in the team currently. Saying that in between games.
Probably gave him a magnum on that show there.
Yeah, it's true, yeah. They're moving like the football drink champs. Yeah.
Spilled everything.
Spilled the tea. But he does it on his own pod. He repeated some of the stuff he said on his own pod. Well, look, do we care? Or do we want English team to win it?
I think that's an easy 2-0 win for West Ham.
I'd love for West Ham to win it. Just, patriotism, English team, do you know what I mean?
Good for you, still.
My head says Fiorentina in 90 minutes.
Yeah, I've not watched enough of them. I would like them to win it only because certain players like Mikel Antonio, again, I don't know when he will next see another European final. I think him winning that would be great. I think it would be good for Declan Rice to get his first trophy on the board. So yeah, I would like West Ham to win it.
Has Fiorentina got that guy that was at Real Madrid up front?
Jokic or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
They
Got him in.
Yeah.
And they
Jovic,
got that
yeah.
French guy. I think he's French. Cabral.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be dope. He's Brazilian.
Yep.
Sorry. He's supposed to be dope.
They got a little
They've
team.
got a couple players there that know what they're doing, bro.
Yes,
gonna lie.
Arthur Cabral.
They got a couple players there that know
West
what they're
Ham to
doing.
win 2-0.
2-0.
I think it's gonna go penalties.
Again. I hate penalties,
I love penalties.
I love anything that's anxiety inducing. I've
Watching the
clocked.
game, making God to play
I've
is
clocked.
good still.
I hate penalties, bro. I hate it.
But even if it's not your team,
Yeah, man. I
only hate it if it's my team, man. If it's not my team,
No. Oh, sorry. Let me move on. I like it when people are slapping pens. And the general gist of it is, all right, I've slapped one, you're going to slap one. When they start doing, man, they start missing, I'm like, you're going to miss two. And some of these run-up, it's easy for me to say, I've never taken a pen in front of 60,000 people, but man, know my penalty. The people know my penalty record. Let's not talk on that. But I don't think it will matter. I don't think it will matter. In big games, big games. What are you talking about? Whatever level you are, you take it seriously, though. Anyway.
Fair enough.
Anyway, so yep, all the best, West Ham. Whoever wins it, it's a watershed trophy. Like I said, not picked up a European trophy since the 60s, so all good. Champions League final.
Would Tottenham be happy with that trophy? No, that's a serious question. I'm not even taking
they
it.
should be happy with it.
Would they be happy with
Yeah,
that?
they should.
Would they be happy with that trophy?
They should be.
I think they should be.
I think
No,
in
but
this
that's true.
I think with the fans of today,
Was it?
the fans of today, they won't be happy with it. I could see the social media. You can see the
What if they
social media
won?
response.
Exactly.
Well,
Mourinho was crying.
You're using logic, bro. This
Mourinho
is
was crying.
2023 social media fandom,
Hey.
social media fan base.
It's a different choice.
All you have to do is read through the comments of
What's it
any.
called? Not Europa. I'm talking about the what's it called? Mourinho was crying.
Yeah, when he won it last year. Yeah,
Nah,
he
they
was
should- they
like,
should be
I'm
happy
back.
still.
Big
It's a trophy,
move.
innit? Like Tottenham need a trophy. Any
Big
trophy,
move.
grab it.
No, they should be. And bro, you have to play 14, 15 games to win that Europa Conference League. You know, it's not even a joke. It's a lot of games. You got to go through it.
Games versus who,
Against two.
Again, that's what I'm saying. You can't say 14 games, just random 14 games. Against who?
Friendlies are easier.
Is that
'Cause remember you
competition
got the
harder than
group stage.
Carling Cup, you think?
Remember, you got the group stage. You know, I know that competition is congested. You get a bye through one stage if you finish at a certain point in your league. What kind of competition is this, bro?
Yeah, it's mad.
Imagine getting a bye to the sixth round of the FA Cup because you won by 3-0 in the previous. Oh, come on, bro. So whoever wins it, I think if Spurs won that, they should be happy because as a player, brother, all of it, getting to the final, the day dealing with it, it's all experience.
I want to actually see the teams that are in the very first round, whatever it is called. I want to see the teams entered in that.
You
I
remember
wanna
when
see
certain
where
teams
they're
were
from.
playing
I want to see where they're.
when certain teams were playing Europa League before it was even ECL, and they were traveling to some obscure places on a Thursday, then coming back and going Stoke on Sunday.
It's mad.
Bro, that's how you start limping. Come off the bus,
Yeah.
start limping. For Gaffer,
It's mad.
my ankle. So yeah. Anyway, all the best to West Ham.